Alright, so welcome back, guys. Welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision Hero Boy Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm giving you guys my review for The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 20, Splinter. Now, if The Walking Dead is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon to miss more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. Like I said, we're at episode 20 of the extra episodes for The Walking Dead Season 10. Now, this one was called Splinter, and it mainly focused on Princess, one of our new characters. Now, I find the idea of this interesting. However, the execution and the way the whole thing played out was just absolutely terrible, horrible episode. Just an entire episode of nothing but filler. And look, I have no issue with, getting more insight on Princess as a character, but at the same time, we just met her, and I feel like it's a little bit too early. Now, I know people might argue, yeah, but we still should get to know her. No, I think we should have focused more on other things than Princess, this new character, and honestly, I just didn't care. I mean, we see her locked in this train car for most of the episode, and most of the time she is hallucinating talking to Yumiko. She hallucinates seeing Eugene, and then you have her hallucinating an entire sequence with Ezekiel, which again, I just hate when they do these kind of hallucinations. It just takes away the rewatch value. There's really no point in this whole thing, and it just really annoyed me. Now, we did get backstory on her regarding her abusive childhood. That's taken right out of the comics. Now, that's fine. I don't really care. I like the idea that they're covering that kind of idea, but at the same time, we've already covered abusive relationships in regards to Daryl and Merle. So really, I understand it's from the source material, but at the same time, do we need a whole episode dedicated to, her background, her mindset? Again, it just wasn't something I cared for. Now, if we focused on the other three characters as well, maybe I'd be enjoying it much better. Now, I know you wouldn't be able to do Yumiko because of Eleanor being stuck in the UK due to lockdown, but at the same time, I just feel like this was just a waste of an episode. There was nothing really good to go on. Like I said, we had some good ideas, executions. I mean, I think the one thing that really annoyed me was the whole Ezekiel sequence where he just was a hallucination, and it really just frustrated me. I mean, you got some good moments, but then when it's revealed that it's just hallucination, it takes away from the value of what happened. If this had really happened, it'd been more epic and more exciting. But since it's just a hallucination, what's the point? That's where I'm at. I mean, yes, we gain more insight into Princess, but again, it just doesn't make any sense. Then you got him taking out that commonwealth soldier. Again, doesn't make much sense. He's not really there, so do I care? No, I don't really give an F about any of this. It just was really annoying. I mean, you do get some interrogation scenes, but then again, there wasn't much there either. Princess refused to talk, so there wasn't even anything in regards to that. I mean, what is going on? It's one of those episodes where I'm just like, I wish I could have gotten that hour of my life back. That's how bad it was. I just hated it. Just her sitting in that railroad car, train car, and just doing nothing. I don't understand why this episode was done. And I can guarantee you, and I know people will argue, no, that's not going to be true. I can guarantee you, we're going to go back for that whole interrogation scene again in season 11. And this was just filler. And I've said this multiple times now, that these are just filler episodes. I know people argue so many things over than that, but they are 100% filler episode. Episode 17 was an okay, not totally filler episode. Episode 18, I think, will connect with episode 21, so I'm gonna wait to see, but I still believe that one is still somewhat filler. Episode 18, what was that? The one with I forget that one, but or 19 was the one with Aaron and Gabriel. That was utter and completely, you can't even argue with this. It was complete and utter filler. I'm just really hating these extra episodes. They just feel like a waste of time. And I said this before, I feel like AMC did these as a way to try to regain, money due to losing it due to the pandemic, and also as a way to keep The Walking Dead relevant rather than just having it fall into the backside until season 11. I know people have been yelling and arguing that these episodes were already planned. I call complete and utter bullshit on that. I do not believe these were planned. I believe this was done after the fact. And I feel like this is a pure and simple example as to how COVID affected the filming of these shows. Because it's clear as day, you only see Princess throughout this entire episode alone in a tram car. The only other time we see someone is when that soldier shows up. And other than that, there's no one. We do see some soldiers walking around. Then again, they're in armor and stuff, so they don't matter. One thing I did like is we get a little name drop of Mercer, which was nice. But again, I don't care. I mean, and then you got towards the end of the episode where Princess escapes the train car and is gonna escape. And then you see her hosting Ezekiel again, just complete and stupid. Again, doesn't matter. And I get this. They're trying to show us Princess in a different light, trying to build up on her character. But at the same time, she's new. We've only got to see her for a few episodes. I don't care. Maybe if they had done this given us more of a backstory to Princess later on, after we've gotten to see her more, then I would care. But given that she's like a brand new character, I don't care. But yeah, I mean, she tries to escape. The gun is too big for her to crawl underneath the fence, so she just gives up, which I don't understand. Why wouldn't she just take off the gun and then, continue on, push it forward, and then use it to escape? Now, I know people argue that it was meant to show that she wants to stay with these people, but again, it just doesn't make any sense. Plus, she's standing at the gate for on how long, and you're gonna tell me no Commonwealth soldiers saw her or tried to get her? You tell me that didn't happen, because she stood there for a good amount of time, so you're gonna argue that they just happened to just let her go, they didn't try to stop her? It doesn't make any sense. Along with the whole thing of now again, her trying to escape the tram car, it just really annoyed me. And then you got her at the end giving the soldier information. How does she really know this person's gonna do it? She doesn't trust these people. She doesn't know this dude. How does she know this guy is actually gonna help her? Again, I just don't buy this BS episode. And then you ended off on the stupid cliffhanger of them opening the tram car, and people are playing off this cliffhanger like it's the greatest thing in the world. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about it at all. They just open up a tram car and we see the other survivors with bags over their head. I don't give a shit about this. And I can guarantee you, like I said, they're going to move right into them being interviewed in season 11. You can tell me no, but I will 100% argue that is what's going to happen. This was just a complete waste of time. Again, you can completely see how COVID restricted what they did, and it doesn't really, I don't care for it, especially when you realize that all the characters that she was talking to or saw were just hallucinations. Where is the rewatch value there? I don't care to rewatch a video where it's just nothing but hallucinations, her standing around in a tram car for an hour. I don't care. And I honestly believe that this could be worse than Still or Swear. This was just terrible. I probably will never watch this episode again. And I've been saying this for most of the extra episodes. I will probably never watch any of these extra episodes again. They're just completely and utter boring and BS and nothing to care much about. And again, I know people have been trying to argue, but these are character episodes. Okay, yes, they're character episodes, but at least make them something. Don't just have them be filler. There's a way to do character episodes and do them correctly, but not make them all filler. And that's just how I feel. I feel like all of these are complete and utter filler. There's nothing else to be done here. I mean, the idea behind this was good, but again, the execution was terrible. And I just don't care anymore. I would love to see something more done here. And it just makes me more worried about the Here's Negan episode, because I feel like that episode had potential or has potential. But if it's anything like these last other extra episodes, it's gonna be a complete waste of time and complete utter bullshit. So I'm really hoping that they go and actually make that episode good. Maybe they're making these episodes so shitty, and then that one will be amazing. Again, I have low doubts on that. I don't think that's gonna be a great episode. Even if people say it is, I just don't buy it. It's just terrible. I don't care for this episode. And again, I will probably never watch again. I don't really care or like Princess as a character. She's new. I don't give a shit about her character being new and don't care about her background yet. It was just boring. And honestly, if I had to give this episode a grade, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. Nothing higher. Complete and utter BS. A waste of my time, and I will never watch it again. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this episode in the comment section down below. Yeah, guys, that's my review of The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 20, Splinter. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon that I miss more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is linked in the best section of my YouTube channel. As always, my Vision Hero Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.